Hi, my name is Sophie. Welcome to the channel where I do my homework. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite TV shows, Avatar: The Last Airbender. In this short video, I will try to explain the world where is it located, the characters and their development, a little bit of the plot of the seasons, and my personal opinion. First of all, Avatar is unfolded in this fictional world, divided in 4 nations. The Fire Nation, the Water Tribes, the Earth Kingdom, and the Earth Temples. There are 2 water tribes, one in the North Pole and one in the South Pole. The Earth Kingdom is a really big continent, the Fire Nation is a lot of island, and there are 4 Earth Temples. One in the north, one in the south, one in east, and one in west. This world has been in a 100-year war, led by the Fire Nation. The Fire Nation had destroyed most part of the South Water Tribe. They have a lot of colonies all over the world, but the worst part is that they have killed all Earth nomads who lived in the Earth Temples. In this world, some people can control an element. It could be earth, air, water, or fire, and they are called benders. Season 1 starts with these 2 brothers in the South Pole, Sokka, who is kind of a jerk, and Katara, who's a waterbender. So they are in the middle of the ice, and they are brothers, so they start fighting. Katara gets angry, and with her powers, destroyed this really big iceberg. In the middle of the iceberg, they found this little boy called Aang. Later in the season, Katara and Sokka discovered that Aang is actually the Avatar, the only person who can bend all 4 elements, and whose destiny is to defeat the Fire Lord and end the war. But Aang discovered that he has been missing for 100 years. He has been on the iceberg all that time, so that's a problem for him. While Katara, Sokka, and Aang are dealing with these problems, we have the main antagonist searching for them. The main antagonist is called Prince Zuko. He is the son of the Fire Lord, and he has been banished from his country by his own father. The only way he could return to his country is if he captures the Avatar. So going back to Aang and Katara and Sokka, they have another problem. Aang only can bend air because he's an air nomad and he ran away before he could learn the other elements. So Katara and Aang are trying to get to the North Pole so they can learn how to waterbend. And that's season 1. It's basically just Zuko trying to capture them, and Katara, Sokka, and Aang trying to get to the North Pole so they could find a teacher. Later in season 2, these 3 main characters go to the Earth Kingdom, and there they meet this amazing character called Toph. She is a blind earthbender. She can see everything with the vibrations of the earth. She basically sees with her feet, which is amazing. And basically season 2 is Aang trying to bend earth. There is only 3 seasons, but I'm not going to say anything about the 3rd one because I don't want to give you any spoilers. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the characters. First we have Katara. She's a 14-15-year-old girl, and she passed from being this unskilled kid to become one of the greatest waterbenders in this world. Then we have Sokka. He is, like I said, a jerk, and in the seasons he became a sponge and he learns everything about every culture that he passed. I don't want to say much about Zuko because he has one of the most complicated character developments, and I would rather you watch the series. One character I haven't mentioned yet is Azula. Azula is Zuko's sister, and she's pure evil. That's the only thing I'm going to say about her. Another character is the Fire Lord. He's the one Aang is supposed to defeat, and he's not as evil as Azula, but evil enough. And then we have Aang. He's just a 12-year-old goofy boy, but he has to learn how to master all 4 elements for the sole purpose of ending the war. So he has to learn, he has to fail, he suffers a lot, and all of this happens just for he to fulfill his destiny. The main reason I love this show is because it has full circle. It starts with a purpose and ends with that purpose. It doesn't have more seasons than it should have. In that way, it's similar to The Good Place, streaming on Netflix. By the other hand, is one of the few cartoons that I watched as a kid and that I still like. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Benedict Cumberbatch met a feminist lumberjack. Benedict Cumberbatch met a feminist lumberjack. Fun fact, I watched a video about Benedict Cumberbatch accent, and they said that in a part of London they pronounce Cumberbatch as Cumberbatch, and Benedict pronounced it as Cumberbatch with an A sound. I don't know, I thought it was fun.